Hello guys, welcome to my channel, and in today's video, I know I look different. And in today's video, we're gonna be testing out the MCR times Hipdot collection. So I was able to get the box, the pre-order. Honestly, I was on the phone with my friend when it first launched. We were waiting an hour prior, and we had, before the pre-order, like the official first batch, we had it in our carts, and I was putting in my number and she was too, and I was on the phone. I was like, dude, like, we're gonna fucking get it! And it kicked the both of us out, and we were like, what the fuck? And you know how this launch was a mess, low-key.
What's the word that I can say? You don't need it if I stay so long and good night and the hop.
Because you had to search up the MCR box in order to get this in your cart. So at the end of the day, her and I were able to get the pre-order, and we bought it. We got it, and I waited 4 months because I ordered the pre-order in December 10th. It is now March 26 or 27. I'll correct it right here. But I fucking waited so long for this beautifulness, and her and I, she told me that 4 or 5 of them out of all of the pre-order batches were gonna get signed by the band members, but unfortunately her and I didn't get it signed. But yeah, I was an emo kid my entire teenager years, and I discovered MCR when a week before they broke up, like in 2012, I believe. I got into them because of my friend Leslie in middle school, and then the next week Leslie was crying. She was like, they broke up, and I'm like, what? But I also remember seeing their music video for Na 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 on the Mexican MTV, because I was with my parents at their shop, and all of a sudden you see red hair Gerard, and you see the music video, and that's how I discovered them technically when I was like 5 years old. Also, before the video starts, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you like my content. If you like me as a person or a content creator, please give it a huge subscribe. I'm so close to 500, or probably when I'm editing this I already hit 500, but yeah. And also, if you want to see how I got this beautiful look, keep on watching.
So like I said, this is the limited edition MCR times Hipdot box. It's limited edition. I don't know if they're gonna keep producing more. Something about the palette for sure, but this is how it is. Opening it up, oh my gosh, I'm gonna tell you this, it is not cheap. The way I opened it up, it did not feel cheap the way I opened it up. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, this is the logo, the collaboration, and this is inside the box. They have these little 2-finger things so you can easily open it or get the items out without breaking it, because the packaging is there. And this is the double-sided eyeliner. The packaging is it for me. I like the little coffin in between both names, and I'm not selling this on eBay, bitch. This is mine forever. And this is a Hipdot logo. The next, oh, and this is a better look at the eyeliners. You can see there's a fine tip, and then there's a chunk tip. Like this one, there's a chunk. It's a chunk tip. And this is a double-ended brush. One's flat-sided, the other one's fluffy. And yeah, it's the same as the packaging as the eyeliner, except the images of the item. I'm never gonna sell this. I don't give a fuck. You can give me $5,000. I'm not gonna sell it to you. But I love the coffin and the logo so much. And now the palette. Oh my gosh, it just felt like I had a mini album, but it's not the album, it's makeup. And this is the back for 3 cheers for sweet revenge. And they show you the color scheme, so you don't have to swatch it if you don't want to fuck with it. Here's the ends, and honestly, it has like the album cover. The palette has a slider, and to protect it from something, I don't know what, but I love it. And honestly, it's holographic, the palette. I love that too. It's like, ooh, I just love everything about this. Here's the back. It's different from the back with the slider, and here's it opened up. It has a protection screen over the eyeshadows, which is good. And the stamps, the eyeshadow stamps, look at how good and detailed these are. Obviously the stamps and the names of the eyeshadows have to do something with My Chemical Romance's music videos or songs. I just love everything. Now onto the swatches. So once again, this is the palette, I want to say album cover. And the first shade is going to be Saints Protector. It's going to be like an eggplant purple gray toned. The second eyeshadow is going to be called Pitchfork Red. It's like a boom red, like that red that Frankie, Iroh, and Gerard Way. And next is Serpent Sun. It's the black eyeshadow. Fourth, Starless Eyes. It's a dark, deeper red, like a purple tone. And then Shotgun Sinners, that's like a dark gray in color. And then All the Ghosts, dark brown, orangey tone brown, in my opinion. The next shade is gonna be Mausoleum Door. It's like a rusty orange. I like it. The white shade is gonna be Flocks of Doves. And then the shimmery gray shade is Explosive Light. That one's my least favorite. I don't like shimmery grays, but I'm gonna work with it. And these are all the swatches. I just love it. It's perfect. It's a perfect color scheme for My Chemical Romance. It's the colors the band members have worn in their makeup eras. And the pigment, bitch. Oh, let's start with the makeup tutorial. I'm gonna be using the makeup brush. I'm gonna be using this flat side. It's a flatter side than the other fluffy brush. I'm gonna be using the white shade. And I'm gonna be applying that on my brow bone. And I use foundation or concealer as an eyeshadow base so it can get all the pigment. And the more I tap on it or swipe it, because I do both methods for my eyebrow bone, it just works. It just looks really good, and it just makes the brow bone and the rest of the eyeshadow look pop. So here is the eyeshadow and then nothing on the other side. Like you can tell that shit's pigmented. I'm gonna be using the same brush, but my trick is in between different swatches or shades, I just clean the brush with my dirty towel and it just works, as you can see. Now going with the bright red, I am going around the stamps because I don't want to fuck it up. So I'm just gonna stamp my outer corner and then just swipe it. I'm just dotting it so you can get all the pigment, and eventually I'm gonna be lifting it upwards and using whatever pigment I have left on my brush, and I'm just trying to blending it out so the top by the brow bone colors can look lifted and it could look blended, like it's going softer. But I'm gonna go back in the eyeshadow and dot it back where I originally dotted so you can tell, so it can look blended. It just works. Like, you use whatever is left on the brush on the higher ends, and then you just go back to patting more color where you want it solid. So now going with the darker red, same type of side of the brush. I am going over, but not towards the same way all the way where the first red was. Just over so you can create that depth in between colors. Same side of the brush, using the dark plum purple, I am gonna go on top, but I'm not gonna go exactly over those two colors. I'm just gonna go at there where I create my false cut crease, and this gets more in depth. You want to start with brighter colors, and then towards the end you want to do darker colors. So once again, I pat where I want the dark to be stamped, and whatever product I have on my brush, I swipe it up. And now using the black eyeshadow, I am going to put it on top of all of those colors, but not all the way. I don't know if that explains it a lot or not. It's gonna look like this side of the eye. I know I fucked up, but I'm making it work. But you want it to look like this side if you want to copy this look. But yeah, this is honestly my trick. Whatever's left on the brush, or if you want to loosen up the product, just wipe it off the towel. So now for my cut crease, I've had videos showing how to do it. If you have hooded eyes or not, I can do a separate video on its own to show you guys. So now dipping into the white again, but on with the flat side of the brush, I'm going to do my inner corners. You can tell that shit be popping if you have a base on the crease. I just use foundation or concealer, whichever works, but if you want the pigment to pop, do a base. Don't do it without a base, because then you're gonna be disappointed, if that makes sense. The pigment isn't gonna come through all the way. But yeah, this white is so good. And now with the red, with the bright red, I'm going to be using the same brush. I'm going to be swiping it towards the inner corner, but only halfway so it can look ombre-ish. And now going with the dark plum purple again, I am going to do on my outer corners and blend it with the red I put in the mid ends so it can look like the ombre effect. You just want to blend it in real good with the middle, but not really in the middle, like halfway. You can tell it's an ombre effect going on. And to deepen the red, just go over with your fingers and blend those two out. And now going with, oh my god, with the dark purple again, I'm just gonna retouch it up because my eyelids, I don't know, because that's where my natural eyebrows belong, but I shaved off so it acts weird. So this is the look I got so far. So pretty. Look at that blend. Look at that blend from far away. So now that I got my base face on, the base of my face, yeah, I'm gonna go with the white again with the flat side of the brush and do the other side of my inner corner and retouch my inner corner. And now with the fluffy side of the brush, I'm going with the bright red and going underneath my eyes, Gerard way style. And then just like other makeup tutorials, I realized if you wanted to do it as Gerard way or Frankie Iroh, just leave it at this color. Just leave it like this. But yeah, it blends so well. And I happen to use the dark plum color underneath over the red, and I just lost the MCR touch, but oh well, I still be looking stunning. You still looking pretty, and this is what I come up with using the eyeshadow palette. It's really pretty. I really liked it. And now using the burnt rusty brown, I'm using it to contour my nose because I want to try out every shade, and now to contour my cheeks. And now with the eyeliner, I am going to start by using the chunky side, and this is the way it looks without the packaging. It looks really nice. They even have the label on it with the coffin in the middle. I really liked it. So now let's start with the chunk side, the chunk. And this is the swatch. I'm gonna be making hearts as swatches. This is a really nice chunky eyeliner, a chunky heart. And now we're gonna swatch the thin side of the eyeliner. That shit is short. Now let's do a little sharp heart. Let's see how it swatches. I mean, it's good. It's just an eyeliner pen, but it works. And here are both of the swatches. You can tell the length differences. Overall, really good. It works as an eyeliner. And now going back to the chunk side because I forgot how I edit this. And now I am going to start by figuring out where I'm gonna do my wing, and I'm just gonna mark it down as a plan. Now going with the fine side, I am going into my inner corner and I'm gonna be stamping it horizontally. I'm not just gonna go for it because I did see a lot of complaints about this eyeliner on TikTok, but I show it how to work with it there. Or not, this video would have been 20 minutes long and fuck that, but I look cute though. Look at that. And now I'm gonna do the X's, 2 X's underneath my eyes. This was inspired by Frankie Iroh. I'm just not gonna do those 2 big ass X's over my eyes. And I'm gonna use foundation for my lips because that's how the emo kids did it back then. Gerard, lipstick wear. I was a 2nd generation emo in the 2012, so I did this as well. And look at that, like you just top it off with some powder and boom. And now for the MCR pen, I got this on the limited edition box, and honestly this pen is so cute. It has the coffin shape is really cute, like the album cover, so it's like perfect placement.
So that was today's video on the MCR My Chemical Romance collaboration with Hipdot. If you really like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. and the subscribe. If you haven't hit the subscribe button, I am sweating, but it's worth it. I love this. I love this so much. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'm sorry if you heard me ramble about My Chemical Romance, but this band and being an emo kid has been such a huge part of my like life. I am still an emo kid. I'm just 21. I'm now an adult, and yeah, I love this. Words can't explain. And if you want to, here are my social medias. If you want to keep up with me, I'm on TikTok every day and also on Instagram. And I did an unboxing when I first got this on TikTok, and then how I work with the eyeliner, because a lot of people had complaints about the eyeliner, but I showed a method that can help you. But yeah, please have a good one. Stay safe. And yeah. I'm so happy. I got this. I love My Chemical Romance. Cuando era una niña, mi padre me llevó a la pulga a comprar más chetos y pan de marrano. Me dijo, hija, cuando crezcas, no te hagas bien pinche naca y vamos al tianguis.